Hey, what's up guys, my name's Ethan and welcome back to another video of Skyrim Special Edition. I'm here at Dragon Reach to carry on the main quest line. I think we're going to trap a dragon fairly shortly. And look who I found outside of Dragon's Reach. It's Bellet. I thought I lost her. But no, she was waiting there. I don't remember when I told her to wait there, but I obviously did, and she stood there through wet and rain. She's not moved. Hello there.
I serve Jarl Balgrim. The Jarl is, as you can imagine, very busy.
Yes, I'll be going to see him now in his quarters. Alright then, where is he? Ah.
May the gods watch over your battle. What is it that you need?
I need your help. I need to trap a dragon in your palace.
I must have misheard you. I thought you asked me to help you trap a dragon in my palace.
You know I wouldn't ask if it wasn't important.
Of course. You already saved Whiterun from that dragon. I owe you a great deal. But I don't understand. Why let a dragon into the heart of my city when we've been working so hard to keep them out?
The threat is worse than you... The threat, I don't know why I said that. The threat is worse than you know. Alduin has returned.
Alduin, the World Eater himself. But how can we fight him? Doesn't his return mean it's the end times?
Maybe so, but I plan to go down fighting. What about you?
No Nord could have said it better. I'll stand beside you, Dragonborn. Now what's this nonsense about trapping a dragon in my palace?
It's the only way to find Alduin before it's too late.
I want to help you, Dragonborn. And I will. But I need your help first. Ulfric and General Tullius are both just waiting for me to make a wrong move. Do you think they will sit idle while the dragon is slaughtering my men and burning my city? No. I can't risk weakening the city while we are under the threat of enemy attack. I'm sorry.
What about if you didn't have to worry about an enemy attack?
Then I would be glad to help you with your mad dragon trapping scheme, but getting both sides to agree to a truce will be difficult at this point. The bitterness has gone too deep. Maybe. What of the Greybeards? They are respected by all Nords. High Hrothgar is neutral territory. If the Greybeards were willing to host a peace council, then maybe Ulfric and Tullius would have to listen.
Leave that to me. I'll talk to Angeir about hosting a peace council. I knew there would be something that would take like a whole video before we can do this thing.
Aye, Dragonborn. Maybe you can stop the dragons and this war into the bargain.
Dragon Search was built to hold a dragon, right?
According to legend. Although I never thought to put the tale to the test. Jarl Olaf One-Eye it was, who later became High King. They say he shouted it into submission in single combat atop Mount Anthor, and brought it back to Whiterun. Numenex was the dragon's name. That's his skull decorating the main hall.
Are you ready to spring the trap on the dragon?
My men will be ready when you are, Dragonborn. You have a truce to arrange first, eh? Now, if you don't mind, I've got a city to keep.
Alright, so we got to arrange a truce, peace, meeting, whatever. Unfortunately, let's go.
Here. Are you working with the Battleborns? Speak now before I put you in the ground.
Calm down, I'm not working for anyone.
No? So you don't know anything about my brother? Then what are you doing here?
I didn't mean to alarm you. Why are you so tense?
Because they've got Thorald locked away somewhere, and if they find me here, I'll disappear too. I am not gonna let that happen.
Sounds like you need some help.
I can't do this all on my own.
I think that's the courier waiting to talk to me.
Going to help me?
Yes, absolutely. What can I do? But I'm not even sure what's going on.
My brother Thorald, he was fighting for the Stormcloaks and went missing. Everyone assumes he's dead. But he's not, I just know it. The Imperials captured him, and they're holding him someplace. The Battleborns know where. I'd go and search their house for proof, but they don't want me to. I'd be captured, and then we'll never know what happened to him. So I need someone to find that proof for me.
Okay then. Why do you think the Battleborns are involved?
The Battleborns, the Emperor's biggest bootlickers here in Whiterun. Their connections to the Empire and the Legion are well known. When Thorald didn't return home, there was no question in my mind. They knew Thorald supported the Stormcloaks, knew he was gonna aid them in battle, made sure he didn't come back. Locked him up someplace to get back at my family, I'm sure of it.
What sort of proof do you need?
Anything that confirms that Thorald isn't dead, but is being held captive. I know those Battleborns have it. They'd be hiding it, of course. Wouldn't want it to get out that they've been lying this whole time. But you might be able to
On second friend.
enough to lower their guard.
Alright then.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. I have a letter here from Quintus Navali in Windhelm. He said it was urgent. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
A letter from someone in Windhelm. Apparently it's urgent. Let's have a look at this. If I can find it. What did he give me? What was it called? Here we go. Letter from Quintus Navel. Started a quest repairing the vial. During the Neurilion I can't read that, convalescence, whatever, I've been studying the legends of the file. I don't know enough of enchanting to make one anew, but with the proper materials I may be able to repair the original. Please come to see me as soon as you can. Respectfully, Quintus Navel, Windhelm. Okay. And we've got a bit of a random quest there. I also help that other guy out when I have time. Alright guys, I'll meet you at Windhelm. Oh, sorry, Windhelm of High Hrothgar. Alright guys, we're at the gates of High Hrothgar. Let's set up this meeting. Oh, damn it, it's that way. Oh wait, it's... What the heck? Where is this guy at? There he is. Oh, we gotta disturb him. Oh well.
Aldwin, we heard the Dragonren shout from here. You defeated him?
Yes, but he escaped. I need to find his portal to Sovngarde.
I feared as much. I thought it was him we saw flying east after your battle.
I need your help. I need to capture a dragon.
We are not warriors. What is overlooked in the Dragonborn is not permitted to any other followers of the Way of the Voice.
I'll worry about capturing a dragon. You need your help to stop the war.
You misunderstand our authority. The Greybeards have never involved themselves in political affairs.
Jarl Balgruuf won't help me while war rages.
I see. The dragon will lead you to Alduin, but without the Jarl's help.
I think I can't say Jarls, I meant Jarls. Both sides respect the Greybeards. They will listen.
Paarthurnax has made the decision to help you. This is the road we have to walk. Even the Greybeards must bend to the winds of change, it seems. So be it. Tell Ulfric and General Tullius that the Greybeards wish to speak to them. We will see if they still remember us.
Are you ready to host the Peace Council?
Deliver the message to the warring parties. If they will listen, I will do what I can to bring them to terms.
Okay. Have you located any words of power?
We have felt the whisper of a word. Give me your map and I will show you where its echo can be found.
Alright. So where has Alduin gone?
The old tales say that he can travel into Sovngarde to devour the souls of the dead. You must find out how he does this before he regains his strength and returns.
Tell me, I wish to contribute to the monastery.
When that
He didn't even say anything. That was 1,000 gold as well. Alright then, so now have I got to go to both sides and let them know? Or just one side? Maybe just the one. Alright, I'll see you guys in Windhelm. We have made it alive. Bellet.
Look at you, wearing an amulet.
I was going to tell you to wait here, but forget about it. You haven't made my game crash while fast travelling, so that's okay. It's probably going to make my game crash now, probably jinx that.
Won't give us a straight answer.
He's a true Nord. He'll come around.
Don't be so full of that. We've intercepted couriers from Solitude. The Empire's putting a great deal of pressure on the White One.
And what would you have me do?
If he's not with us, he's against us.
He knows that. They all know that.
How long are you going to wait?
You think I need to send Balgruuf a stronger message?
If by message you mean shoving a sword through his gullet.
Taking his city and leaving him in disgrace would make a more powerful statement, don't you think?
So we're ready to start this war in earnest then?
Soon.
I still say you should take them all out like you did dead King Torrig.
Torrig was merely a message to the other Jarls. Whoever we replace them with will need the support of our armies.
We're ready when you are.
Things hinge on Whiterun. If we could take the city without bloodshed, all the better. But if not...
The people are behind you.
Many, I fear, still need convincing.
And let them die with their false kings.
We've been soldiers a long time. We know the price of freedom. But people are still weighing things in their hearts.
What's left of Skyrim to wager?
They have families to think of.
How many of their sons and daughters follow your banner? We are their families.
Well put, friend. Tell me, Godmar, why do you fight for me?
I'd follow you into the depths of oblivion. You know that.
Yes, but why do you fight?
Jesus.
If not for me, what then?
I'll die before elves dictate the fates of men. Are we not one in this?
I fight for the men I've held in my arms, dying on foreign soil. I fight for their wives and children whose names I heard whispered in their last breath. I fight for we few who did come home, only to find our country full of strangers wearing familiar faces. I fight for my people, impoverished to pay the debts of an empire too weak to rule them, yet brands them criminals for wanting to rule themselves. I fight so that all the fighting I've already done hasn't been for nothing. I fight because I must.
Your words give voice to what we all feel, Ulfric. And that's why you will be High King. But the day words are enough will be the day when soldiers like us are no longer needed.
I would gladly retire from the world, were such a day to dawn.
Aye, but in the meantime, we have a war to plan.
Finally, alright. King Ulfric. Oh, Jarl Ulfric. Jarl. Oh, no.
Only the foolish or the courageous approach a Jarl without summons. Do I know you?
Yes, I was at Helgen. But I believe I've already met.
Is that so? Yes. You were with us at Helgen. Destined for the chopping block, if I'm not mistaken.
I was set free. I could have gone anywhere. I came here to fight the Empire.
A fair point. Well, you've come to the right place then. Speak with Galmar. I'm always looking for able fighters. Not everyone can say they made it out of Helgen. Seems we're all branded villains these days. So long as your criminal past stays in the past, and you fight for me with honor and integrity, we'll welcome you into our ranks. Speak with Galmar. He'll size you up and see where we can best use your talents.
At Helgen, they said you shouted the king to death.
Not entirely true, though not entirely false either. Any Nord can learn the way of the voice by studying with the Greybeards, given enough ambition and dedication. My shouting Torg to the ground proved he had neither. However, it was my sword piercing his heart that killed him.
How goes the war?
The Empire thinks it holds Valkyrie from us, but the souls of Skyrim's bravest are buried there and will fill our hearts and strengthen our blades.
Okay, why are you fighting this war?
We're fighting because we're done bleeding for an empire that won't bleed for us. Untold numbers of Nords died defending the empire against the Dominion. And for what? Skyrim being sold to the Thalmor so the Emperor could keep his throne. We're fighting because our own Jarls, once strong, wise men, have become fearful and blind to the people's suffering. We're fighting because Skyrim needs heroes, and there's no one else but us.
Why did you kill the High King?
I killed Torg to prove our wretched condition. How is the High King supposed to be the defender of Skyrim if he can't even defend himself?
And what of his widow? Doesn't she claim the throne? What of his widow? Not window.
Indeed. Elisith has become Jarl of Solitude.
I thought that's
historically and conveniently home of the High King, backed by imperial interests. But the Moot has not yet met to name her High Queen. And they won't. Not as long as I have any say in it.
Do you desire to be the High King?
There hasn't been a true High King in Skyrim for generations. For too long he's been hand-picked by the Emperor, and given emphatic nods by milk-drinking Jarls addicted to imperial coin. It's time we had a real High King, one of our own making. I killed Torg to prove
Some call you a murderer.
I challenged him in the traditional way, and he accepted. There were many witnesses. No murder was committed. True, he didn't stand a chance against me. But that was precisely the point. He was a puppet king of the Empire, not a High King of Skyrim. His father before him, perhaps, but not Torg. He was too privileged and too foolish, more interested in entertaining his queen than ruling his country. There hasn't been a or two. It's time we had a real high king.
How did you become the Jarl of Eastmarch?
My father, the Great Bear of Eastmarch, died during my imprisonment after the Markarth incident. I, his only son, forced to deliver his eulogy via letter I had smuggled out of prison. Such is the love of Titus Mead for his subjects. When finally set free, I returned to Windhelm and was greeted by a city in mourning, at one with my own grief and anger, clamoring in angry voices, calling out for justice, for war. They sat me on the throne of Ysgramor, the throne of my father. I only hope I can prove worthy of that honor.
Alright guys, thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next video.